To the Friday live stream. This is the Carnage live stream where we have the lobby set up to cause as many problems for drivers as possible. People are just pouring in to the stream right now. For the first time ever since I started live streaming, I've actually set the wheel up before we started, so I'm actually prepared this week, believe it or not. We're just still saying hi to people. People who we've met before, people who we haven't met before. So that is great. Nice big lobby. We are on our way to 1,000 subs, so smash the relevant buttons. We're at 944 at the moment, so we've gone for a ×9 multiplier on time, ×4 tyre wear, ×4 fuel usage. We currently have storms here which are quite mad in the UK, and I believe other parts of the world. So the theme today is Out of the Storm. Issa, great to see you. Live and direct or love and direct, take your pick, I don't mind. So tonight's theme, Out of the Storm. We're starting each race on rain 4 in the first slot, and the final slot will be random. So anything could happen. I'll explain that to people in the lobby in a moment. The lobby is nearly full actually. Absolutely. There's Dean just coming. Oh, what am I doing? I've not even got the right tyres on. Dean, nice to see you again. I need to just quickly grab the stream URL.
Weather Aldi trip today.
Did you? It's a brave man who'll go out in these conditions, let me tell you, because there's so much flooding about. It's insane. Share, copy, open Discord. Link to Discord is in the banner at the top of the channel. There's some memes going on, but I'll read them later because I'm a bit busy right now. Live streams. We'll do it at everyone because everyone loves it at everyone, especially this time of night on a Friday. Live stream and lobby up. Paste the URL. Hit the send button. That's me done for the night. Jack Hendy's here as well. We've got a full lobby already. Oh, my goodness. So let's grab some relevant tyres. Yeah, that's what I thought. Grab the relevant tyres. Crack on with the race.
Already. Have good races.
I'm sure we will, Issa. I'm sure we will. I hope we will. Wait, says Marty, with an air of anticipation. I'm going to start narrating Marty's life. Marty gasped with surprise at this sudden starting of the lobby. No, it is too soon. I don't actually know what we're waiting for, but that's fine. We'll have a quick look at the liveries while we wait. See, there's a couple of interesting ones out there. Batty's here. Cool, been racing with Batty recently. Try steering wheel. Okay, that's fine. We're racing with Batty over in our events. A lot of fun. Nice to see him here. We've got Grandpa, who is new, never seen him before. Call your look out, never seen before, but I do like that livery. That is probably the most American livery I've ever seen on an American car. Unicorn's here, which is amazing. Always love to race against Unicorn. Don't get to race against them often enough. Toxic Killer, what a fantastic livery, which I'm assuming is a NASCAR replica. A lot of work got into that. It was a lovely Ford, I agree. Semin, gone for this sort of minimalist look on the Audi, which is pretty smart. Matthias, we've always got a Red Bull livery somewhere, but that looks like perhaps a GT500 livery. Oops.
Find it in the showcase section.
Absolutely, it'd be good if you can, let us know. Now, Mickey, who knows I love metallics with black on, has gone from metallic with black. So, way to pander to the lobby host. Dean there, the traditional Porsche. Was that Red Bull livery sticker always at the front? I don't remember that Red Bull sticker being there. I don't know. Who else have we got? We've got a few people. We've got Chris Charles here and Jack Hendy here. Chris spent a lot of time, unfortunately, off the track last week, and Jack Henry spent a lot of time putting Chris Chart off the track last week. So battle resumes this week. Nice Rockstar livery from Rockstar. Wicked cool. We'll just wait for Marty now to let us know that their wheel's working okay. Let's lock in this car on Inters. In fact, while we're waiting for that, let's just see what the track conditions are like. This is clearly the wrong view. My controller down. We've got the Peugeot VGT for the first time. I've just bought that. One of the Group 3 cars I realised that I hadn't already got, and these Inters are not going to hold up to this. Yeah, I didn't actually get out there on track when I needed to. So, Marty's done. We'll start on Inters because it should start on Rain 4. Are we missing anyone? We're missing Toretto. Toretto has just turned up, so let's find Toretto on the list. Toretto and Pablo and Aurel. Nice to meet you guys. Marty says we're good to go. So we will go. First race of the evening. This is always an absolute nightmare for me. It always goes horribly, horribly wrong. But at least we've got some info now. We know this is going to be a wet to dry. Perhaps have a couple of laps on Inters and then pop in for some nice... I didn't buy any slicks, did I? Meh. Doesn't matter. The further we are to the back, the more we see the action in front. Look at that, that's an abomination, isn't it? So, the track's actually pretty dry. Huh. Pablo's left the room. Amazing, nice to have you. And away we go for the first time this evening. DMS tyres. What's DMS? Are you in his DMs with your tyres? Grandpa's left the room. Okay, nice to have practiced with it and then left. Here comes Dean. Sending it. Sent it. Did he send it too hard? Yeah, I think Dean sent it too hard. Calm down, Dean. Save some send for later. Whoa! Hey, Chris. How's it going? Just swap some paint since we can't shake hands. And I think Chris has the better line here. I haven't got much of a... Oh, someone's off. Someone's in the barrier. Toretto. You say Toretto, I say Toretto. No, I still say Toretto. They're moving up through the order, slowly, slowly. Might hang on to these tyres for a second lap. A bit of a bump there from behind. Chris reminded me that on Wednesday I was a bit murdery with some of the ART guys. It wasn't intentional. I just wasn't used to racing against them. Never mind. Great bunch. Look out for there. Start again. Look out for Amigos Racing Media on YouTube. Check out the YouTube channel and their Discord. Very, very cool stuff. I scratch my beard like this. Let's go off these Inters. Put some more fuel in. Go all the way to the end. See if we can undercut the entire field. What do you think? It's a dreadful looking car. It's like all the Amigos are turning up tonight. It's going to be the Amigo Racing Team live stream for a Friday. That's fine by me. Just save some room for the racing rivals. Okay, the track is a little greasy, I think, for the hard tyres. That should be fine. Don't know how many people actually started on the dry tyres. Jack Hendy just up ahead. I think he's had a bit of a incident. Yellow flag there. That's cleared now. Okay, so our marker is we've got 7.5 seconds to Jack Hendy. Let's slow down then so I could read the board and do some maths. First time of the evening. Let's see if we can catch up. Obviously people like Jack have started on inters and need to pop into the pits for dry tyres. We're in a good position. Anybody who started on dry tyres obviously is doing quite well by now. Track drying out very slowly because it's still early in the day. There you go, there's the inters runners diving in a lap later than myself. So I think that's going to give us a bit of advantage over them. Until they come out and just annihilate us like those guys normally do. Marty and Dean. I don't stand much of a chance against those guys, but don't tell them that. Still a little bit greasy in that part of the track. So we're going to go for the slow in, fast out approach. There we go. Whee! A little too fast out of that one. Made 3 seconds up on Jack, so that's our markers looking good. How are we looking on the timer there? So we're looking 5 to 6 laps. I think as the sun comes up, oh, that's a bit too greasy still for these hard tyres. Of course, as the evening progresses, we will get better with this strategy. In theory, we've got some cars up ahead. We're catching the pack. That's nice. It's very nice. Dean about to come and blitz past us in a Porsche, like it does every week. I've got Mickey there heading in to get rid of those inters. Great stuff. Oh, we're purple. We're still purple. We're the most purple of all the purples right now. So we are on the move. With 4 minutes to go. I'm surprised Dean wasn't purple there. Oh, that was horrible. That was way too slow into there. Dean's going to punish us for that. Here he goes. Oh, and Marty's going to punish us too. We'll let Marty come through because yeah, that's nowhere near a fair fight. I can't take Marty on. We found that out last week. It didn't help them on hard tyres driving this car for the first time. Getting its first miles on. So Marty there with so much more grip than me on that corner. Way! Let's get some air. And of course, since we're on hard tyres, we don't really know how the soft runners are going to be towards the end of this race. I saw on the driver list there are a lot of cars starting on softs. Are those softs going to last? If they do last, then they're definitely going to be the tyre of choice for the evening. Hands down, every race, every car, softs. Oh, it's getting a bit spicy between Jack and Chris, just like I said before the race. Their battle continuing from last week. And there's still no love lost between those two. As lobby host, I should interfere, but you know, it's like being a nature documentary maker. You've got to just try and hold back as much as you can. Whoa, Mickey! Goodness. Semin sent out. So we've got lap times in the 130s. I think there's going to be 2 laps after this one. Judging by the way the hards are holding on, I think the soft runners are going to be fine to the end of the race. Also, enough fuel for the race, so it's all good. Trying to get carried away just here. Trying to murder Marty is what that's code for. This group a long way back from the soft runners at the front. So it was a great gamble there, starting on the dry tyres. Whoa, is this a great gamble? They're going for the inside. It worked out so far. The hards just providing enough grip. Marty bashing me out of the way. Oh, Marty, you murdered me. Or you murdered somebody. Toxic killer there with a delivery to make, and a 3-second penalty at his door, which needs to be signed for. I never had a grip. I never had a grip. I thought I could keep up with those guys, but the hard tyres just not providing enough at the front of this car. And that is a penalty. Dang it. Is that how was that Semin again? It is. Wonder if he's on hards as well. Oh, Dean's off. Oh dear. Rough times in the Dean camp. Oh no. We gotta wait. Semin, Dean, myself. Was anybody behind us? Chris Char ended up a long way back after his coming together with Jack Hendy. Caught your luck in Grandpa US and Pablo there, all dunfed. Don't think I can chat at this time. No, I can't. This is crazy music for the next minute and a half, shall we? Bonk. Don't forget to rehydrate between races. We've got Nature's Great Energy Drink. We're not really short of it. Plenty of it's fallen from the sky today. I am living on an island, as it were. Oh dear, what a race. What a race. Batty won. Batty coming with a mission. Unicorn second. Unicorn very happy there to get back behind the reins of the Group 3. Rockstar, then Toretto, who had a bit of a rough start but managed to get into the groove. And then was Aurel. Mickey's Genesis comes home in 6th, then Jack Hendy. Toxic Killer still racing against Marty. Oh, Marty came off worse than that, so Mickey and Marty having a slow start to the evening. Don't worry, they'll dominate by the end of it. Hey. Alright, Peugeot. You can go back in your box. So, Batty, first winner of the evening. And he wins a commemorative pat on the back. We had new arrivals. Madman Sam, Will, Mike Mimi. Nice to see you guys again. Okay, very itchy nose for some reason. I think my beard's just at that point that it's tickling parts of my flesh, my face flesh. Somewhere else that has the rain, so Red Bull Ring has the rain. So what we do is we go custom. We're going sunrise. We start with an R4. Bonk, 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 bonk. There we go. And then we'll leave the second part random. That's how it goes. Have we had any change in the subscriber count? Because if we have, fuel and tyres change as well. Let's have a look. That's the wrong window. That's the wrong tab. Everybody waited bated breath. Okay, so no change there. So this is the only change we have. Bonk on the button.
Like deployed grandpa.
Papa! Thank you very much for the like. It's always so appreciated. Thank you very, very much. I hope you're doing well, sir. Hope life is treating you good. The first race didn't treat me too good, but we see what's going to happen next. Let's take a look at the old weather radar. Okay, there's been some rain, and it's not a lot of rain. The track's not particularly damp. The clouds are patchy. No wall riding, please, says Toxic Killer. See, the old rule Nazi can make himself nice and popular. There's the rain, so we've got a nice wet track to start with. Righty. And what car have we got? What is going to serve as well? These are all the cars for our league that I'm not allowed to touch. The Viper. Huh. Have we got any wets for this? Of course we haven't. That'd be too simple, wouldn't it? Drop some enters on it. I'm never going to need full wets against RO4. Waddy has joined the room. We saw Waddy recently, I believe. Let's go and see just how wet the track is going to be at the start of the race. Well, we've already got some rain, so it's not full wet territory, but it is quite it's quite soggy. This should be a fun challenge. We'll wait for everybody to get on track. It's a little bit too dark, unfortunately, to check out the liveries. We all locked in. We've got a 16 out of 16. No, we've got 14 out of 16. Mythical Fox. Is that a name we know? Mythical Green Fox? I don't think it is. No, doesn't ring any bells. A Toxic Killer there, another NASCAR style livery, looking nice. Unicorn in a Lancer. I think the first stream we ever did, I had a great battle against a Lancer at this track, but it was reversed and it wasn't raining. Mythical Fox taking forever to load. There we go. We'll say hi. Nice to meet you, Mythical Fox. Just waiting for Waddy to pick a car, and then we are go. Wheels on the tarmac. Beautiful. Go. So we haven't got to do any tyre saving whatsoever, and it's so wet we can just go for it. We've got some soft tyres in reserve. But will the track ever be dry enough for those soft tyres? That's what we want to know. Deliberately started the races at sunrise so that if it stops raining early, it'll still take a long time to dry up, because I'm mean like that. 1 TCS just to keep this big beast under control. There we go. Of all the tracks which could have been in Gran Turismo 7, this was one of my real wish list of tracks. I'm so glad it's here. Oh, what a great start we got. Proper flyer. Got some nice slipstream. But look out, somebody else did as well. Good evening, Kevin. Nice to see you, nice. This is dicey. This is sketchy. I'm bailing. You can all go into that corner first. I don't want to have any part of that. We're doing alright. We're just going to stay alive for these first few laps while the field spreads out. And then we'll work on actually making up some places if we can. Toretto there, getting a bit of a wibble on. Me getting a bit of frame drop for some reason. Oh, Dean with a big penalty. Just want to let Toretto go because he's got the inside of the next corner anyway. So I'd rather have the slipstream up the straight. Oh, being squeezed, being squeezed. Jack Henry getting that brute back under control. How's the weather? Wet. That's it, just wet. I've got nowhere to go. Got Jack on the side. I need Jack off. Up the inside we go. Jack just getting ahead of us. Can we get Chris Char's slipstream? Oh no! Jack Hendy and Chris Char on the same part of the track. That can only end one way. Woo. Stop car! Stop car! Oh, it stopped. That's impressive. Somebody hit the wall pretty hard there, and thankfully it wasn't me. Okay, let's... Oh, got hit from behind. Sorry, Dean. I think Unicorn got hit from behind as well. So something awful happened back there. Oh, snap. 3 into 1 did not go. And we've got some heavier rain. But is this going to signal the last of the rain is the question. Past Toretto this time. Toretto. Tomato. Got Dean up our inside. We've got Chris Char up ahead, gives it a bit of a tow. Oh, Dean giving us loads of space. Cheers, mate. He knows how little skill I've got. So he's going to give us plenty of space. There you go, keep the revs nice and low. Bit of a downpour coming in. The Inter's starting to scrub a little bit on the rear right, so we need to be very, very careful accelerating out of corners. Oh, taking a bit of a shove in there. I think you'll find this is my apex. Thank you very much. And we are away. Doing alright. Not displeased. Oh, the yellow car there. Bouncing off the barrier. Can we get a bit of a tow from Dean? Catch up with Chris Char and Toxic Killer. I like Toxic Killer's livery. It's very comic book. Oh! We've been hit. Oh my word, no. Pushed me into Toxic Killer. Looks like Dean's gone around. I didn't see what happened there. I was too busy reading chat. Unicorn's going on to softs. Unicorn is so brave. I mean, they've clearly seen the fact that the end of the rain is coming. There's 14 cars clearing the rain away, but it seems early. It seems very early. It's a very brave move from Unicorn. I suppose if you're not winning the race, you may as well try something a little different. The yellow up ahead, I wonder if that's Unicorn just come out of the pits and spun. I've been there, believe me. Hopefully we can get up the inside of Toxic Killer this time without somebody crashing into us and making us crash into them. Sun's out. The sun's out, that means the track's going to start drying. Maybe Unicorn's called it. Oh, that was a 3-car pile-up right in front of us. The carnage is real. Wow. Whoa. I was just looking at the map there. Should be looking at the track. Willie is absolutely miles away. What a race that guy's having. Or girl. Oh, here we go. Looks like to get more and more grip. We've got a Mickey right behind us. Toxic Killer's having a good race. Chris Char's having a good race. To be fair, in fourth we're having a pretty good race as well. Watch somebody come along and spoil it. I don't see any clouds though. I think we're going to have to do a couple of minutes in dry weather on the inters, and that does not please me. It does not please me at all. Go into the S's. This is where we're really going to start to struggle in these low speed corners where the aero is not going to give us any benefit. I think next time around this part of the track is going to be dry weather tyre central. We've got Mickey just going up our inside. We're going to have the inside for the next corner, but we're going to have the slower, tighter line. Mickey there wall riding a little bit, don't know if it was intentional, but it was penalty worthy. We'll get behind Batty, get some of that slipstream. Oh, now they're weaving and I can't weave because I've got Oriel behind me. Oh, this is dicey. Look at all the cars on the radar. They've all got the slipstream and I got shuffled out. It's all good. Whoa! Steady on. It's just a game. Oh, back end went right around. Let's just back off here because this is all looking a little bit too much. We've got Dean got pushed off there. I think Mickey got pushed off there. Too many cars going for the same spot at the same time. We are out on the really, really wet stuff. Oh, that yellow car once again just bashing us repeatedly. It's a driver who needs to learn to use their radar. Thanks for that. Well appreciated. Oh, Marty there with a big wibble. Let's put them off the track. There's a few of us here diving for the wet part of this straight as we approach the start of the final lap. Still some water there just to keep the tyres intact. Some water here as well. Got a yellow flag. Someone's come a cropper. Thankfully not me. Oh, Waddy has come a cropper. So he was about a lap down. The driver who's struggling with these conditions, and they are very, very challenging. Wet to dry is a very challenging combo. Unicorn there in 11th is on the move. Mickey and Marty there double teaming me. Here we are in 7th. Have we got enough grip in these tyres to perhaps just get Mickey me before the end? I don't think we got the drive. In fact, here comes Dean. Here comes Dean to ruin my race as always. Oh, did we get him? Just by 1/1000th of a second. Oh, Dean. Goodness me, that's worthy of a save the replay, make a video. Now we'll get to wait for Unicorn, who managed to just cut the beam before the time ran out. Mythical Fox still running as well. Jack Hendy, Madman Sam and Toretto all dinfed. Did not flourish. Did not find the checkered flag. Did not feel the love. Okay. Do we get a ticket now? Oh, 4 positions, I'll take that. That's fine, I had a great ticket yesterday, I don't care. Okay, oh wow, Will did amazing. Well done. And also...
Oops.
Went to... yeah, that was a tough one, that. Where's Dean? There's Dean. That was so close. Goodness, I'm going to save that replay because that'll be a good one. Back to you, Mickey, having a bit of an argument. If you're not arguing, then you haven't got the adrenaline up, and it means you're not pushing hard enough. Kevman has turned up. Nice to see you again, bringing the Racing Rivals Sexiness to the lobby. I think the only other person to come in was not said hi to. What have we got on the event settings? Tsukuba. Custom weather at dawn. Okay, so start with the R4. End with the random. What is left of the room? I think the pace is a little bit too high for him. These races can get you like that. That's okay. You know, if you're not feeling it, you're not feeling it. I'm glad I'm not driving the Viper around here because this would be a terrible track for the Viper. Assuming the track ever loads. Oh, that's dark. Why is that so dark? Alright, it will lighten up. Sergeant Colon, nice to see you again. Unicorn and Mythical Fox, the two mythical beasts about to battle to the death by the look of that. Maybe I'll intervene if necessary later on. Until then, let's have a pink Alfa Romeo and be happy about it. Do you have any wet weather? No, we don't. Okay. Let's hop out and see what the track's like to start the session with. It's just finished raining. Ah, and there's no more rain. We can start this race on dry weather tyres. But it's so dark. Okay. Whoops. Jack Henry says it's okay with the dark. I didn't realize it was going to be so dark. I'm sorry. So we're starting on softs on a moist track. A little bit on the damp side. Just grab a drink quickly before we start. It's so cold around here at the moment that we've got the radiators on, so it's quite dry in the air.
Rain incoming though.
Rain incoming? Is it really? Let's just check the radar. We're still waiting for a couple of drivers there. That's outgoing, isn't it, that weather? Oh no. So we're going to get a couple of laps on dry tyres and then... and then it's all going to go Pete Tong, apparently. Okay, Mythical Fox... Do anything? Oh, I don't think I can cope with Mythical Fox calling Unicorn a dirty driver. Only I'm allowed to do that, and only under very certain circumstances. Oh, well, let's resolve that matter then. So Kev says rain is incoming. Well, well, well. I can hear it in the background. I could hear the rain then. So yeah, we'll be starting with the dry track. Nice and dark. As the sun starts to rise, the rain comes with it. It's almost like a complete reversal of the previous track. Good luck to everybody. What's we've got? We've got one of those. Yes, indeedy. Right, we'll stick with the radar for now. I feel like the Alpha should be pretty good around. Oh, it won't be. Understeered straight off. What? Look, what a start. Go where I tell you to go, you strange thing. To be fair, I'm on slicks and the track is still damp from the rain, so I should have took that into account. I pushed too hard, that's my own fault. Never mind, whatever. Let's go, go, go! The force feedback is so different on this car than it was on the Viper. The Alpha feels so much lighter. And you don't always notice it between cars, I think, in this game, but that transition between those two, definitely feeling it. Oh, Unicorn there, doing the same thing as me. Jack Hendy being around and around. Like a record. Right round, round, round. Weather starting to lighten up. Whoa, whoa, Sergeant Colon and Marty there providing a bit of a mobile chicane that I didn't get through. We can get up the inside of Sergeant Colon this time. Show him our pink bits, and we're good for the lap, I think, with these tyres. Of course, one issue we are going to have is you normally get like a grace period when the rain comes, when your tyres will still give you some grip, but because the track's still damp from its previous sprinkling before the race started, it's going to lose grip almost immediately when the rain arrives. So we've got to be absolutely on the ball with the pit stop. One more lap. I think one more lap and we're in. Let's actually do that. Who's that off out there? I can't tell. Oh, it's Mickey. Mickey's off. Okay. We're not even racing them, we're just circulating everybody else. Waiting for the weather to turn unpleasant. And there it is. It's coming. Hi Toxic Killer, I'll try not to murder you this time. If that's okay with you. Some great liveries on display this evening. Always nice to see. Makes it look extra cool when I make the videos. Oh, Chris Char there. Who's that? Who's they just bump out? Dean. Oh, Dean. Sorry, man. You hate to see it. Whoa, Marty. Last minute Marty. Let's not refuel. I don't think we need to. Loving those iridescent rims. Mickey also in, so they foresaw that. Not sure who else is in. I'm sure Kevman's one of them. Give me fuel, give me fire, and give me some inters. There goes Yod Grip. And there's Unicorn. So did Unicorn pit as well? I'm not entirely sure. Okay, we need to monitor the weather very closely, see what's happening. I'm sure everybody else is about to dive into the pits. Oh, Unicorn I think might still be on the slicks because that was a lot of wiggling at the back end. You should wiggle your back end at me without buying me a drink first. Here we go. I think Unicorn predicting that the track might actually dry out again, because this really is just a shower. Oh, that was hard but fair. The Suzuki not quite gripping the track as well as my Alfa Romeo. How are those other cars still circulating? Were the Inters the wrong call? Surely not. Oh, Mickey! Nice block pass. Put me right out of position. No, I'm not going to try it. If I tried it, I'd have just done that. I took us both out. The grip is so... it's up in the air right now. We're right on the cutoff for slicks. It's like the absolute maximum that the slicks can take, the absolute minimum for the Inters. So that's a good tyre to be on right now. This is kind of how I was hoping it was going to be, but there you go. I was about to say the cars at the front doing a great job of keeping it all going, but we've got a yellow flag. I'm not sure that's for. It might be Toxic Killer. It is Toxic Killer. It seems to have run out of grip. Marty's a long way back. Marty's struggling with these conditions. I say a long way back, it's like 2 seconds. That's a long way for Marty. Toxic Killer and Mickey up ahead, dicing with death. That's allowing us to catch up. Can't quite gauge the grip with this car. It's too good. It seems to work in every condition. Particularly brakes very well. And Marty's through past Toxic Killer and into the pack. The Inter's currently holding up well. Only 3 minutes left for them to hold up. We've got a way through here. I think Mickey's finding himself bogged down. Great exit out of that corner. Alongside Kev. Hi Kev. And we're off into power. Hopefully Mickey can just part the seas for us and we can follow them through. Batty drifting in that Lucky Strike Suzuki, which has gone wide. Oh, I need to cool my tyres down quickly. I'll come back over to take our racing line. Mickey there out wide, cooling the tyres a little too wide. One minute 43, what's that, 2 laps left? Chris Charles up ahead, and Mickey Mimi, Mike Mimi, I think it's Mickey Mimi. They're having their own little battle. I want to go and join in, because, you know, like a good scrap here and there. Oh, Mickey there, a bit sideways, it's the wrong Mickey, let's call him Mimi, so that we don't get Mickey and Mimi and Mickey Mimi mixed up. You know what I'm talking about. Miss shift. Seemed to work out in the end. Final lap. Oh! That all went horribly wrong. And Mickey's back through. Kev's coming as well. He's yeetling the beetle. Oh, we've got Dean. Dean and Marty both hitting me there. How very dare you. Oh, got another hit from behind. I think that was from Marty, and that was a big hit. I had to avoid a car in front of me, and Marty absolutely sent it into my back end. And yet somehow that actually propelled me past the carnage that was happening. Wow. So, Chris Char brings home 4th. Mickey 5th, myself 6th, then Marty, Toxic Killer, Sergeant Colon, Kevman, Batty, Dean. Mickey Mimi dropped a long way with that little incident. Jack and Uni both DNFing, did not find the right tyres. It looks like Oral RM might have this one wrapped up, but we will wait and see. Won't have to wait very long, it's a very short track. Mike was up there in the lead for a while, but it's dropped to 3rd. Can they come back before the end in the 911? Nope, Oral RM wins it by 3.5 seconds to Willie, and then Mike. Well raced, everybody. That was fun. It was fun but brutal if you got the strategy wrong. And we gained 5 positions, so take that to the bank. Oh, wow, that was quite the race. Let's save that replay because that needs to be saved. Wowzers. Time to take a deep breath and start again. Where else it always raids, right? The Red Bull ring. It does. Dawn again. Here we go, rain 4. Boom, shakalaka. It's great because it's so dark it doesn't give anybody a heads up as to where we are until the sun starts to come up. With ×9 time multiplier, it comes up pretty quickly. Let's take a look at ye old weather radar. We've had some drizzle, about some class 3 to class 4, dried out for a bit, more drizzle, more class 3, a lot of class 3, so it's about right for a rain 4. We've got some class 4 cells in there, but it's not too bad to be fair. I probably want to start on inters anyway, I'd imagine. I will swap car, but I'm going to go and check out the track. A little bit of moisture in the pit lane, not too bad. How we're looking at on track. So the track's quite slippery. Is that rain coming in or going out? That rain's coming in. Okay, so it looks as though inters are the way to go at the start of this race. Let's find out what we're going to be racing on. Down the list. The McLaren. No, I know I haven't done anything at all to my Akira livery. I'm sorry. It's just the way things are. Oh, I've got the right tyres for this car. Would you believe it? What? Inters on the front, softs on the back. That's going to go well. There we go. Inters. If we lock in, then we've got all 16 cars on track already. Wow, Unicorn in the Jag. We've got the Dean and the Viper. Kev in the Alfa Romeo. Oh, Kevin. That... Is it too dark to look at that livery? It's the wrong controller. Here it is. Look at that. That is awesome. It's awesome, but it's too awesome. The Race Asylum Italia Cup livery. Gorgeous. It's gorgeous. What are we looking at? We're ready, aren't we? We're ready to go. Let's just race. See who our next hero of the night is going to be. Is somebody going to get their first win? Or are we going to see one of the fast crew up there? We'll find out in 10 minutes time, or 10 minutes and a bit. 10 minutes and a bit of a lap. Starting right in the middle of the field, which is not where you want to be. Turn 1 Red Bull Ring, if I'm being honest. Look at that. We're about to have some rain, so yep, I'm happy with my tyre choice. Go! Oh, don't want all that TCS. Goodness me. Alrighty. Are we all alive? I think everyone survived T1. I don't believe it. Hey, has that rain moved away? Come back. Okay, braking a little bit early there because there's a massive gaggle and I do not want to be involved in that. What's happening with the rain? It's doing strange things. Somebody's coming up really fast up our inside. Oh, wow, how did I get that stopped? I think I got it stopped by hitting Marty. Or Mickey. Come on, mouth. Let's do this. We've got this. They're leaning on me as well. Somebody they're very desperate to get to the front of the field. We're nearly getting very friendly with Dean. Like special friends. But here's the rain. Oh, and here's Sergeant Colon. And here's Kevman. No, that's Mickey. Where's Kevman? He's vanished. Oh, he's there. He's in front of us. Wow. The amazing teleporting Alfa Romeo. Sergeant Colon on the grass. Oh, and into us. I think he and Mickey went for the same spot. And unfortunately, there wasn't room for both cars. Okay, these things happen, unfortunately. Somebody coming up very, very fast behind us. I think that was Chris Charr with a massive overspeed thanks to a slipstream. Oh, Mickey, Mimi, and oh dear, Chris Charr. Everybody there having a big old shunt. Ooh, go on, get around that corner, you. Oh, Chris! With a big dive. Makes it work. Oh, we're getting beaten around by Mickey Mimi again. Mike Mimi? We can't have a Mimi, a Mickey, a Mike and a Marty. This is just, it's too much. Oh, come on, use your radar. Oh, yay, yay, yay. And that's when I got murdered. Bugger. Ah, sad times. Sad times. When I get carried away at turn one, I nearly bin it. But take deep breaths. Foot down. Head down. See if we can try and keep up with Sergeant Colon in front of us. Guessing he's going to be quite a fast driver when he hasn't got people trying to knock him off the track. Whoops. The grip's really going. Okay. So the McLaren apparently doesn't like being punted off the track. Who'd have believed it? But there's the pack. We're catching up. Not to worry. Sun's coming out. We're going to get to see what our random element is. I think our random element is dry weather. There's more options for dry weather than there are for wet weather. So when you're on random, you're more likely. I think it's 75% of all random blocks are dry weather. Sergeant Cullen around again. Somebody else around in front of us. Who's that? That's Jack Hendy. Oh, Jack. We've got to stop just in time. Mate Mimi there, also having a bit of a time of it. The rain is gone, and where the rain goes, the tyres will go as well. Question is, can we get these inters to the end? I sense that a few drivers are already struggling with a sudden change in grip there. Dean desperately looking for some water to keep his tyres dry. Keep his tyres cool, rather, not dry. For goodness sake, what are you saying, you stupid old man? Lots of puffs of white smoke as the inters just fail to deliver any kind of grip. There's still plenty of spray to let you know that it's not time to go on to slicks. Oh, Marty's off! Marty! Oh, sorry. I mean, it was a poor rejoin, but, you know, sorry. Everyone eager to get on with it. Mike into the pits. So that's going to be an early adopter of slicks. I think it's too wet for slicks, personally. Like I said in the last race, if you're not winning, try something new. You never know. Oh, Batty there, knowing he could get into that corner before me. Mimi, not quite so lucky. Unicorn on our left will give Uni plenty of space. Oh, Dean fluffed that corner in a big way. I think he just lost grip, and the car was like, nah mate, we're not going up there, we're going left instead. It's wet, innit? Oh, here's Marty. Whoa, why are we so slow? What's going on? Grass! Ah! Not the only one there, apparently having a really bad day. Dean and Sergeant Colon, two fast drivers, languishing down here at the bottom of the leaderboard. This track and these conditions really throwing people, as we hoped they would tonight. Let's get that wet stuff on these tyres. We start our final lap of the race. Perhaps not the final lap of the race, but it's our final lap of the race. We've got lots of cars off, it would seem. People are really struggling in these conditions. Perhaps a little bit more than I expected. But what can you do? It's a live and learn sort of evening. That could be 2.5 seconds purple in the first sector. What's going on? Alright, final lap, so it's all on this. Dean going for a lunge on Miko. Okay, this is dicey through here. Ooh, rattling me around a bit. Oh, and a penalty. That's going to really hurt if I don't spend it here now. That's going to really hurt when I cross the finish line. Dang it. Oh, Kevin Dean having a big tussle there. Batty doing donuts. The race hasn't finished yet. You can't do your donuts yet. Went up 10th. Orel and Willie once again going on for the victory lap, but it was Toxic Killer 3rd, then Mickey, Chris Char had a better race in 5th, Marty 6th, Union 7th, then Miko Yarvin, Kevman in 9th, then it was Urs, Dean, Batty down in 12th. Oh, we had a terrible race. Sergeant Colon comes in 13th. Jack's made it in 14th. Not your night at all, Jack, no. But you know what they say, there's always a moment for every man. They don't say that at all, that's made that up. But you know, you just keep plugging at it, your moment's going to come.
Sorry Chi, I got punted into you.
Don't worry about it, I know it gets a little chaotic. I've stopped blaming anybody for anything, and even if you did just take me out, well, that'll serve me right for Wednesday.
I'm still loving this racing, but I'm sure it will get better.
Well, when people get it into their head that we're starting on race 4 and we're ending on random, once they've figured that out, I think people will be more thinking ahead, perhaps driving a little bit more conservatively. Okay, that wasn't a great race for us, but I mean, it was still an action-packed race. Orel once again doing the business. We'll save the replay because, I mean, I don't know how I'm going to commentate that, but wow. Spa track has rain, says Toxic Killer. It sure does. We'll probably go in there if we have enough time. Let's see what else we have. So Tokyo Expressway, we've had before, but it usually causes us to bleed people because of the track penalties for the wall impacts. You could take the wall impact penalties off, but what you're then left with is wall riders constantly. So we're going to skip Tokyo Expressway completely. It's not going to work for us. Fuji, of course, well known for being as wet as you like. Boom, 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 boom. We're in 4, random, everything else the same. Sergeant Colon is still smiling in spite of it all. I mean, if I was a Colon, I'd still be smiling as well. You know, it's basically a inside-out mouth, let's be honest. That's strange, isn't it? I mean, it's made us that you... No. Just to stop that thought there. Let's see what the track's doing at the start of the race. We've got very similar weather conditions, it would seem, to Red Bull Ring. That seems to be receding, however. We have a damp track. It's an inter-start. Willie's off to catch the F1. So, he's on here somewhere. I know I've got him on here somewhere. There he is. Nice to see you again. Let's find out what we're going to be losing at Fuji Inn, because this is a track that I am terrible at. It doesn't flow for me, you know.
I'm off as well.
You're off as well, Kev. It's been lovely to see you. Lovely. And you're off. Just I'm about to use one of your liveries, so I'll try and carry the flag for you.
Enjoy your evening.
Oh, I certainly will. Whatever you're up to, you enjoy yours too. And have a great weekend. We'll have a quick lap. F1 time, yep. I don't get to see the F1 live, unfortunately, so I'll be catching up with that tomorrow. Alrighty. How awful is this going to be? Fuji not as claustrophobic as the Red Bull Ring. Love the livery. It's amazing. Whoever made it is just a genius. Here we go. Once more. Go on, car. Get around. Oh, it's not going to do it. Grass. Grass, 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 grass. At least nobody's around to see me go off. Whoa. Okay, this is going to be... This is going to be tough in the Ford. A little bit wide, yeah. I think the Ford perhaps not the greatest choice for this track. But never mind. It is what it is. Go on, car. Go on, round the corner. This is going to be appalling. Okay, we all locked in? We are indeed. Okay. Focus. Is my camera off centre? It is, isn't it? Which way is it? It's too far this way. Too far over here. It needs to go that way. So I can tap it with my phone. There we go. That did nothing. Yeah, I'm just doing a whole fat lot of nothing here. What have we got? 1 and 1? I think maybe 2 for that tight corner. Go! Mickey and Marty up ahead, starting 7th. We get the 2 911s. Who's that? Sergeant Colon diving up the inside. Sneaky, sneaky. Early morning half light looks awful. I don't mean it looks awful like it's badly designed. I mean it does look like a very drab and dreary morning. And I'm British, I'm an expert in drab and dreary mornings. Hey, Chris Char and Dean both mugging me at the same time. Well, that was very very personal. Oh, there we go again, both of them hit me at the same time. I had nowhere to go. Coming out very wide there. Oh, it's Sergeant Colon. He's thinking he's up the short track. Got Unicorn and Jack Hendy behind us. Need to keep need to keep Jack Hendy away from Chris Char. Those to have a habit of magnetically bumping into each other. And here comes the downpour. Oh, Mika just spun out. Good overspeed. Can we get Chris? And of course we've got to be late on the brakes too. Oh, Chris bumping into us there. Stop! No. Chris and I, in an effort to outbrake each other, outbroke ourselves as well. That's going to let Unicorn through on the inside. Go on, Uni. Oh, Chris Char and Unicorn bumping into each other. Wow! Jack Hendy there, dropping it. Somebody else dropped it just there as well. Who was that? That's Marty. This sudden downpour catching everybody out. The track much wetter than it was at the start of the race. And visibility lower in this spray. Whoa! All the positions I just made up then? Yeah, that was not intentional. I literally missed my braking point and just managed to dodge all the cars in front of me. Or should I say it was pure skill? I don't know. Too late now, I've said it on stream. Oh! Dean slamming into the side there. Don't think he meant to, but did it anyway. Right, let's take a look at what's happening in... It's like a strip of rain. Good evening, John B. Hope you're well. Speaking of well, I've got to get this braking point right and turn well. Oh, Mickey there getting pushed out, and I just... No, I missed the braking point. Somebody got it horribly wrong and spun. I think that was Mika spinning again. This is getting worse. We've got a...
I might have found true love.
Got a Mika, a Mickey, a Marty, a Mike. I don't know who else. Hey, Rodice. If you found true love, then you need to hang on to it. You need to make sure it's full Princess Bride level love. Oh, Dean put a wheel on the curb. Oh, had a massive shunt. Well, that wasn't good for Dean or for Sergeant Colon, who I think made contact with him. But it was certainly great content. And then Sergeant Colon just put his foot down too hard and murdered himself. The sun's out. Clouds are white. I think that's the last of the rain. We've got about 4.5 minutes now on inters. Is it sunny enough to dry the track quickly is the question. Either way, we'll make the most of the moisture over here. Protect the tyres for as much and for as long as possible. We don't want to have no rubber at the end of the race. Batty's a mile away. He's soaked up the pressure and just gone. Wow!
I finally passed Gran Turismo 7 endurance races menu book, but I can't buy GR390s cars. I need to find the Toyota Supra Castrol.
Just wishlist it, and eventually it'll come up in Haggerty's. Did we all see Marty's overtake? That was brutal. Well done, Marty. I do have that Supra. That's the GT500 Supra you need, isn't it? Yeah, it's one of those cars I just saw at Haggerty's and just bought it straight away because I knew I'd need it for something. Oh, Marty, too deep. Three minutes left, which means that this is the penultimate lap. I don't think Marty's penalty is actually going to do much in the grand scheme of things at this point, other than be a little bit of an inconvenience for them. Unicorn there, looking very menacing. Well, I'm getting out of here, so have fun with your slipstream. I'm going to try and protect my tyres a little bit. This isn't going to work. Oh, Marty outbraking themselves. I think Uni might have outbraked themselves as well. So easily done in that corner when it's wet, especially when it's drying. The grip starts to go on the inters, and your braking point moves so much. Whoa! Go sideways, Marty. That's the worst kind of Marty. I like the going forward Marty best. But that has given it a little bit of breathing space. Not a lot, just half a second. But you know, I'll take it.
Would you recommend? I want one with a seat, maybe.
Wheel stand would you recommend? Let's see, use a T300. So I had a play seat. I can't remember what it's called. It's just a folding play seat with my T300 originally. That was awful.
Hey Gramps, been a while.
Hey PS Kid, good to see you. Hope you've been looking after yourself. I had a play seat Evolution after that, but a rower dice, if you use a 3-pedal setup, you're going to find that the central pillar is a problem. So what I've got now is a Track Racer TR8, and that gives me a total freedom of movement for all 3 pedals, as well as having a slider seat, and it's very rigid, so the wheelbase never actually moves. And of course it's on a deck which I can adjust the rake of. Who's that red car that just hit me? It's Jack Hendy, who's been having a terrible race and it just goes from bad to worse. Poor Jack, he's having a bad evening. So yeah, it comes down to space. The folding seats are good if you need space, but they're not good as wheelbases. Not good as sim rigs, rather. Sorry, I'm focusing on this big gaggle here. So I wouldn't recommend. I wouldn't. Deep breaths. Start again. I'll tell you after the race, because this bit here is quite chaotic, and I don't want to murder anybody. There we go, we'll get Miko's slipstream, see if that'll give us any more pace. See if it'll help us past Orel. Oh! Okay, so as I was saying, the folding seats are good if you need space, but unfortunately the seats move, and it's like you'll put the brakes on hard, you'll move back, and it's a very inconsistent thing. And if you're using the T300, which I know you are, you're not going to get a good shifter stand for it. Let's see, so the PlayStation Evolution, which I had after that, was okay, but like I said, the central pillar cut me off from the 3-pedal set.
RS6 racing simulator for $400 something. My budget will be $650.
The RS6. Let's have a look at the RS6. Tell you what I'll do. I'll just change tracks people can practice, and then I will have a look at the RS6. Tell you what I think. Who actually won that one? It was Batty. Batty finally getting a win in.
I bought a Vauxhall.
You bought a Vauxhall. What did you buy? What a great choice of car.
From Track Racer. Omega seat for 15 quid.
Nice. It's our top list is the one with rain, it is, isn't it? Go down to R4, to random, change event settings. Okay, so Track Racer RS6, that sounds familiar to me. Let's take a look.
Bolted it to a plank. Sorted. Half leather, fully electric.
RS6. Yeah, I mean that's very similar to the TR8 that I use, and this is a very solid rig. The Track Racer stuff is really good. It's heavy. It is heavy, and it takes some putting together, and you want to make sure you're putting it together somewhere that it's going to stay, basically. You say it's $400.
I bought a Mark II scenic seat for £10. Comfortable it was.
I bet it was.
Gotta go.
Sergeant Colon, it's been nice having you.
Out on the high.
Thank you very much for joining us.
Wheelchair. My arms keep hitting my armrests when I race.
Make sure, this is important when buying from Track Racer, make sure the cost of the actual seat itself is in with the rig. Mike Mimi's off as well, so it's nice to see you. Wow, what an evening it's been. What an evening. And I'll tell you what, I think people are going to watch the F1. Can't say I blame them. Let's get the Genesis for this. Have we got the right tyres? We have. We'll do a lap. Give other people a chance to join the lobby. Oh yeah. Oh, this looks soggy. How's tonight been? Tonight's been absolute chaos, PS Kid. I've been running a system where we start at dawn in the rain, and then as the sun comes up we go into a random block.
No one, Frank. Going to spend time with the wife.
Great, I hope it's your wife and not mine, otherwise we'll have words. Whee! Yeah, it's been chaos, it's been a very different evening.
I might be heading on next week, finally got my PlayStation fixed.
Yay! That would be awesome. Always a pleasure to see you. I promise conditions won't be this bad next week.
The road is check the price of the Track Racer chairs, because sometimes they are listed without a seat. The start of some separate.
That's right. I think my seat was an extra.
My wheel
I think $280.
And $220 for the Sparko Rally Wheel add-on. Oh, okay, thanks.
And also, you're going to want to make sure it comes with the shifter add-on as well, which fits just down the side. It's a really good position. The one Track Racer makes. It's got a nice flat base for your shifter to bolt onto, and then there's also a 2-point bolt section for the handbrake. But you do need to make sure that's in with it if you want it. Otherwise, there's no way to mount the shifter on that rig. I think Kevman has a very similar rig to myself.
I want a way where I can plug my wheel into my PS5 too.
Well, the T300 should it should be compatible. It should just plug straight in. I know my T300 worked just fine with the PS5. Excuse me. Hydrate and then race, I think. Oh, bonk. Jack Handy there, popping off to do his thing. Oh yeah.
I don't understand why you lot can enjoy the exact same type of racing every single bleeding Friday. See on Discord later, I've given up. ID.
Alright, Unicorn.
I mean, I don't have any way to put my wheel on something in order to use on my PS5. I've got a next level racing seat. I was looking at a track racer, but they were a bit above my budget.
Yeah, I sold a whole heap of stuff because I just fell in love with the track racers when I saw that this is what Race Asylum were using, and I have no intention whatsoever of doing any more upgrading. This is me now. This is my rig forever. My forever rig. And it's just one of those things, you just find your forever rig. Okay. Oh, don't start the race, somebody's coming in. Who's this? Takuma PSUK. I don't think that's somebody I've met before.
Like me.
Nice to meet you. Wait for Takuma to get the life in order. Rocking on my wheel. If the camera wasn't wired up behind the rig, I'd get it down and show you the rig, but I can't. Okay, let us venture forth into the land of chaos.
Sorry, Officer Kevman had a day off.
Wow, I'm getting tired early. Good evening, Jim. I hope all's well in the world of Jim. Oh, it's starting near the back. Okay, burn that fuel off. Maybe one more of those. Some of this. Check out that. Yep, everything looks like, you know, like that.
Same to you, bud.
Oh, we've got to jump on Batty. So long, Batty. Hello, Batty. We'll try that move again later. It didn't stick. Oh, the track's a little bit dry for the Inters. The car not wanting to stick. We know the rain's coming, but until it gets here,
Right
nobody
now,
having any
Matt is
grip.
on the computer desk, and I use an office chair.
Is the office chair an office chair with wheels on it? Because that would be terrible. I've been there, I know that pain. Especially the pain of suddenly slamming on the brakes and the chair moving backwards.
Yes, wheels.
Oh dear. You definitely want a rig then. But no, if you've got the space for something solid, like a track racer or a GT Omega, you know, go for it. It will make the drive experience so much more pleasurable. Kevman's absolutely right. Make sure you know what you're buying and that everything's in with it. The wheel, the shifter attachment.
Paradise, you can buy stands if you haven't got the room.
Right, I've actually lost some of the tyres on that first lap because it was so dry. I'm going to need a lot more rain to actually get these tyres to be useful by the end of the race. What the hell? Oh, Marty dropped it and murdered us. Oh, goodness me. Marty with a big shunt and he was sharing it with us.
My setup on Discord, Gramps and OKIC.
Did you put it in the rigs section? Oh yeah, I did see your setup, your office desk. I had something very similar, but mine was on a picnic table. That wasn't great.
Every time someone crashes, they always seem to hit you low.
I know. It's because they're jealous of my beard. I'm not quite sure how that works logically, but oh, Mickey making a big lunge. I assume it was a lunge and not an accident. Oh, Mickey and Marty proper picking on me tonight. What have I done? How have I upset you? There we go. Go Genesis power. We need to get Orel's slipstream. Oh, we've lost it. Damn, that's not worked out. Or has it? Oh! Oh dear.
Picture sent on the section.
Awesome. And the really bad news is, I don't think there's any more rain. So I don't think there's going to be much of anybody's tyres left at the end. Ah. Oof. Oh, look at the sun and the spray. That looks fantastic. I couldn't see anything through it, but it looked fantastic. Chris Char leading the field, but the field's so close here. He just can't break away as much as he's trying. It's like everybody's really struggling. I think the rain took us very close to full wet territory. We need to try and get back into the zone. We're getting there. There's a big battle going on here, and I physically can't get through it. I'm sat with my foot off the accelerator because there was no way through. Just coasting along. Come on, hold together. Let's go get him, Genesis. Try and follow Batty so we can keep the tyres cool. Having a fantastic battle here with Marty. Oh, Toxic Killer's off. Batty desperately trying to keep some grip in those tyres. We're losing grip. Thankfully I wasn't the only one that oversteered off there. But Chris Char has got a Batty shaped problem right on his rear wing. I think right now the track coming back to the Inters. Definitely getting more confident with the old power application. That's not so much with the brakes. Oh, somebody went really wide at the back. Who was that? That Toxic Killer? And Chris Char under all kinds of attack from Batty. Doing a great job of soaking up the pressure. But can he do it for the next 2.5 minutes? Or as we like to call it, lap and a bit. Toxic Killer's left the room, pretty disgusted with himself after going off. The Chris versus Batty battle, the stuff of legends. Or legend. Depends who you ask. We go once again on the straight. We'll try to follow Batty as closely as we can. 158 remaining. This is most likely the last lap of the race.
I might join you guys next month. I am a sort of pro.
You know, you're always welcome. Batty go for the move? No way through there. Chris holding him off. Oh, big move by Marty. Just pounced on while I was looking ahead. And Mickey as well. I wonder if the two of them coordinated that with some bump drafting. There I was hoping the two lead cars were going to take each other off and I'd get the win, but there we go. Batty's made it through into first place. Marty, I'm so sorry. Sorry, Marty. I will wait for you, man. I'm going to pull over here and let you come back through. Oops, daisy. I just committed murder. I got a little bit too confident and the track is just too dry there. The Inters had nothing left to give. Oh dear. Oh, Marty slow through there. But we just haven't got the grip. I'll give any more she'll blow, Captain. Go on! Oh, we made it with like 2 seconds to spare. Oh, Mickey go for the big move on RL. That went so wrong for so many people in so many ways. But we are still on track and still pointing in the right direction. Gives us a chance to chase after Marty with what remains of our tyres. Flapping about like yesterday's washing. I'm not sure why yesterday's washing is flapping around, but I'll try to think something by next week. Oh, Chris has had enough. Chris has bottled it. Unfortunate. Oh, he's gone again. I wonder if the tyres on the Toyota have just run out. They've got nothing left to give. This whole time he's been battling with Beardy. And he's run out of resources. Oh, your race leader goes from first to last. Oh, Chris, we feel for you, man. We really do. I know what he'll be saying right now, and it can't be broadcast. I'm sorry. Well, I'd like to finish in the top half, and unfortunately, I've done it through there not being many cars left. Get around the corner. Go on. Nobody's got anything left in these cars. The tyres are gone. Oh, but we are not.
A lot of F words for Gr3.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. He'd have been turning the air blue. Bless him. He had such a good race, and it looked like he'd just burnt the tyres out by the end of it. So unfortunate, so unlucky. RLRM, of course, was doing well. So was Mickey. But the two of them both ended up venturing into the mud, which didn't do either of them any favours. Wow. So, Beardy, well done. And unfortunately for Chris, commiserations. Oh. There isn't a commiserations, unfortunately, is there? We'll go with the almost. Because it was almost. I've got, I think, a beard here in my mouth. Get out. Be gone. And we'll drop the race length now that we've got fewer drivers. Where are we next? Where else? That's Suzuka. We'll go the east course because there are fewer cars. Oh, I forgot to save the replay. Silly grandpa. Silly old man. Oh, tired. Need a beer to pick me up. Nice can of something refreshing and cool. So tell me, racing gods, what car am I gracing Suzuka with? It's Z4. I'm sure I said last week I was never going to drive the Z4 again. And here I am, driving the Z4. Mickey says, wow, my dream came true. Huh? Okay. I'm sure we're going to hear about that. Is the track dry? Oh, it's just giving us the same weather pattern every time. What happened to this amazing dynamic weather system we were promised, Polyphony? Huh?
The N4 is bit me.
Yes, a bit. Mini Suzuka time. So Mickey's been dreaming of Mini Suzuka. Right, what I'll do one lap, see if anybody else joins. If they don't, we will just go racing. Shorter races for fewer drivers. Hey! And that's why last week I thought I was never driving this car again.
Worst car I drove is the RS01. God, it's bad.
It is bad. It's one of those cars that if you can master it, it's fabulous. It's so fast. But for us mere mortals, it's never going to happen. Whoa! I think Chris, they're about to take the wrong layout. And how many of those cones do we think are going to be still standing at the end of this race? I'm going to say 2. Oh, excuse me. Get some water. So dry in here with the heating on. Okay.
It's only good on Gr3, and that's it well for me anyway.
Yeah, it's not good for me on anything. So, you're clearly a more skillful driver than I am. Probably goes without saying anyway. Is Batty going to dominate us again? He's only got 5 minutes to do it. How's the grid looking? Second to last? Come on! It's a good shot of the car though, at least. Looks nice. Alright, let's not all die in the first corner.
Like the livery.
Thank you very much. It's a prototype for next year's livery for me. Still playing around with it. I want to try and make my cars recognisable, or as recognisable as possible. Oh, Mika covering the inside. All the cones still there. And Batty in the lead, but he's got a penalty. Oh, Chris and Mika both going a little too wide there. As the weather, it's coming. Trying to burn out the tyres before it arrives. Mickey also with a penalty. Oh, Mickey out very wide. That is not the optimal racing line. Or is it?
Trying to get used to making my car stand out as well.
Yeah, it takes so long. You know, but eventually you'll find something, or it did for me anyway. I just found something and it clicked with me. And I wanted to make all my cars look like that. And that was the start of really learning how to make them all uniform. Until that time I'd always had other people making liveries for me. Right, not doing bad. Still on the sight of the rain, so the tyres are starting to cook. Unfortunately, I'm trying not to overdo them. Whoa! Stupid BMW. Oh, what's happened to Chris? Oh, I think he's binned it. Or someone's binned it for him. Oh, unfortunate. Bit heavy-handed from Mickey. All the cones are still there. What's going on? Oops, oops, oops. Oh, Miko. Binned it. Big way. So itchy. Beard. Where is this rain? I need the rain to save my tyres. Mickey needs the rain to save their grip. I would call that going off and keeping an advantage, but there you go. That's none of my business. Can't find a way through. I don't think this rain's coming, you know. I think we're just right on the edge of it. Just try and put some pressure on Mickey here. Whee! Not like that though. So you put pressure on yourself. 2 laps to go. This rain's not going to come. We're all going to have no tyres left. Sweeps through. Mickey comes back. Well, racing resumed. Having a good battle here with the Genesis. Oh, Mickey going out wide there. Oh, managed to keep it off the grass. Front left is absolutely destroyed. We had a yellow there. The driver stopped apparently. Oh, just no grip left. It's the last lap and the grip's all gone. Oh, for Mickey too. And oh, suddenly Marty's in last. And Chris Charles all over us. Where did Chris come from? I think Mickey is just driving super defensively with no tyres left whatsoever. Go on, get around that corner. Let's go! Go, 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 go! Oh, I think Mickey just burnt those tyres to bits. I don't know what happened to Chris, but I'm sure it's frustrating after the way the last couple of races have gone. Second, I'll take second. I'll take that as a result of the night for me. I'll save the replay for that battle against Mickey because that was brutal. Batty putting in another fabulous performance. Miko has left the room. Okay. So we're going to wrap it up early tonight, I think, because there's not many people around. Everybody's off watching the F1. It's been great fun tonight. It's fabulous to see the Amigos guys here. Always a pleasure to race against them. There's been some great close action tonight. It's been nice to see people's evolving strategies. There's great recovery races, most of them from Chris. So thank you everybody who took part. It has been awesome, and thank you of course to everyone who was on the chat as well.
Nice to see you again, Gramps. Until next week.
Until next week. There's only one more thing to do. That's to go and open that crappy 3-star ticket. Hopefully that'll be great if we could race again. You and I. The PS Kid of Legend. I take the gloves off actually. My hands look huge on camera, like an extra person is in the room closer to the the camera. Hello, I'm the big hand man. Yeah, I need some sugar. Sugar and beer, that'll do me.
Coming out of retirement.
Water. Coming back like 50 cent. So I got I had a 100 grand 5-star yesterday. How rubbish is this 3-star going to be? Small pile of coins. It's going to be something rubbish either way. Oh, it's a mighty pile of coins. A whopping 5,000 credits.
5 grand.
Wow, my life is changed forever. Thanks, Polyphony. You suck balls. Not really. Right, I'm going to close the stream as soon as I can find the right button, which I usually can't. And I'm going to bid you a good evening. Thank you very much for joining. If you're not already subscribed, then what are you doing? Good night.